Well, greetings. So there's a few things I want to share with you today, and I have a request for you as well. First, I want to remind everybody that our school supply shopping is next weekend, next Saturday. And so we're looking for shopping buddies, people who would be comfortable going around with children and accompanying them as they shop for their own school supplies. And we'll be doing that next Saturday. And so if you're interested in doing that, we ask that you talk to Manny, and he'll get you on the list. I want to thank everybody for being so responsive in donating money for the purchase of school supplies. You were so faithful and responsive, and I want to just thank you for your part in helping provide these much needed supplies to the young people in our community. And then just another reminder, we're going to be having our Safe Sanctuary training next week. For those of you who work with children or want to work with children, that's next Wednesday evening. And so encourage you to talk to Manny if you'd like to be a part of that. And also, don't forget, we're going to be having a pool party out at the Aquatic Center this coming Sunday from 2 to 4. And that's being put on by Family Ministries. And that's a free event. And so we hope that you'll make plans to be a part of that. Now, the request. So as many of you are aware, we are experiencing a surge in COVID cases, primarily pushed on by the Delta variant here in Arkansas and in Northwest Arkansas. And in fact, the governor's coming up to meet with folks this coming Friday about what's going on. I know many of us have already been vaccinated, and that's great. And if you're still considering it, let me urge you to consider getting vaccinated if you haven't. But the realization is we also have a lot of young people in our church who have not been vaccinated, who aren't eligible to be vaccinated because they haven't approved it for people under the age of 12 yet. And so, and many of the people who are getting this new Delta variant are younger people who have not had the opportunity to be vaccinated. We know of a number of cases in the community of both breakthrough cases, breakthrough infections, as well as just a rising number of cases in general. And so we know how uncomfortable folks were with wearing masks for so long, and y'all did such a great job. But I do want to make a request that with the new CDC guidance that came out this past week, recommending that people wear masks, even if they've been vaccinated while indoors, that they do so, especially if they're in high risk areas and high transmissible areas. And we are certainly in that right now. So we're not going to require you to wear masks in worship, but we are requesting that folks, if you would please consider maybe putting on a mask when you're around children here in the church, or when we're worshiping together. Some of us are going to start wearing these more, but we just encourage you to please consider that as we try to keep each other safe. We know that these don't necessarily protect us as much as they protect others. And so if we can do a little bit of that for just a short period of time each week when we're worshiping together or in ministry together, that would be helpful to help sort of do our part to mitigate transmission in the area. So again, not a requirement, it is simply a request, and so hope you'll consider that. You'll notice on the back of my door a sign that I have on here, and it's and I look to it often. It says, "Is this a petty matter or a kingdom issue?" And I think keeping people safe and worshiping together and I think that is definitely a kingdom issue. And so please consider what I'm asking you to do. Lots of wonderful things going on in the life of the church. And I'm excited about our new series that we're going to be starting this Sunday called Post. And the first message in the series is the giants or elephants in the room. So if you're wondering about that, stay tuned and check us out on Sunday, and I'll tell you all about it. But I'm real excited about these next several weeks together in worship. So please join us this Sunday at 10 a.m., either in person or online. And I hope to see you then. Take care.